Luxury handbags used to mean something. The wait list, the quiet nod from those who knew, the way carrying a Birkin or a Dior saddle felt like an initiation into a world that wasn't accessible to everyone. But today, that feeling is fading. And whether we want to admit it or not, people are tired. Luxury handbag fatigue is here, and it's not just a trend, it's a symptom of something deeper. And it's directly linked to LVMH's silent but significant decline. Hi everyone, welcome back to GTWJ, where fashion thinks deeper. And today, we're talking about what your luxury bag might actually be saying about you in 2025. Because here's the thing. In the last decade, designer handbags have transformed from personal style markers into performance pieces. Symbols curated not for your life, but for your Instagram feed. The it bag cycle became shorter, the drops more frequent, and what once felt like treasure now feels manufactured, saturated, predictable, and real luxury customers are noticing. Let's start with the numbers. LVMH's fashion and leather goods division has all been its golden goose, bringing in billions each quarter. But in 2024, something shifted. While Hermès continued to show growth, LVMH, especially its flagship brand Louis Vuitton, started flattening. For Q1 and Q2 of 2025, revenue growth was significantly slower. Whispered reports from insiders suggest sales in key regions like China and Europe are underperforming projections. Stores are no longer seeing the frenzy of past years. And yes, the average customer is still buying, but the aspirational fire, it's flickering. Now let's talk about psychology. The entire luxury industry relies on aspiration, the idea that buying into a brand allows you to buy into a dream. But what happens when that dream starts looking the same on everyone? Same Neverfulls, same book totes, same low puzzle bag in a sea of TikTok recommendations. We've hit what I call visibility burnout, where the more we see something, the less special it feels. And this is where handbag fatigue begins, because luxury was never about everyone having it. It was about the few, the individual, the anomaly. Today, owning a designer handbag doesn't feel exclusive. It feels expected. And expectations kill magic. And if you're thinking, but I still love my Chanel, you're not wrong. This isn't about turning our backs on craftsmanship. It's about being honest with what carrying a luxury handbag represents in today's culture. For Gen Z and younger millennials, luxury fatigue is tied to something deeper: identity confusion. We've been told to express ourselves through things: handbags, sneakers, logos, aesthetics. But when everyone's wearing the same signifiers, how do you stand out? The result? A subtle retreat. More people are turning to vintage, to brands like The Row, Kite, Loro Piana, understated, expensive, and logo-free. Because the new flex isn't what's obvious, it's what's invisible. The house knows what's happening. Because, let's be clear, fashion always responds. When the culture gets tired of something, the industry senses it before we do. Designers are already reducing bag visibility on runways. Editorial campaigns are focusing more on mood than product, and sales associates in major cities are reporting increased customer interest in seasonal pieces, things that aren't instantly recognizable. So what's next? We're entering a new era, one where taste is wealth and taste can't be copied. We'll see more of what I call stealth status, people dressing in ways that don't scream money but whisper it. It's in the cut of the jacket, the shade of the cashmere, the weight of a shoe. It's psychological luxury, not performative luxury, and LVMH knows this. Quietly, they're investing in fragrance, jewelry, and lifestyle sectors. Louis Vuitton is pushing hard into furniture and art installations. Dior Beauty is growing faster than ever. Because the truth is, the handbag bubble is not bursting. It's slowly deflating, and the smartest players are already pivoting. So where does that leave us? It's a powerful moment, one where your fashion choices matter more than ever. Not for status, but for story. The new luxury isn't about flexing, it's about feeling. About pieces that don't need validation because they already resonate with who you are. So whether you're still carrying your classic bags or exploring something new, ask yourself, is it still about you? Or are you performing for an audience that doesn't even care? Follow at GTWJMag on Instagram for more deep fashion breakdowns, and join the conversation at GTWJ, where fashion thinks deeper. And as always, I want to hear from you. Have you personally felt this luxury fatigue? Do you still feel excited about buying a designer bag, or does it feel more like a habit or even a pressure? Because here's the truth. For years, handbags have acted like a shortcut, a way to signal taste, status, success. But in 2025, the real currency isn't what you carry, it's how you carry yourself. And that shift is shaking the entire luxury ecosystem. The rise of quiet luxury wasn't a fluke. It was a response, a rebellion against the noise, the overconsumption, the sameness. And while brands like LVMH are trying to evolve, the power is slowly returning to us, the consumers, the observers, the ones who see through the illusion. So if you've been feeling like your luxury bag doesn't hit the same anymore, you're not crazy. You're just early to the next era. An era where true luxury isn't what's on the shelf, but what speaks to your soul. Thanks for watching. I'm Ju, and this is GTWJ. Don't forget to follow GTWJ Mag on Instagram and check out GTWJ, where fashion thinks deeper. And trust me, this is just the beginning, because what we're seeing isn't the end of luxury. It's the end of lazy luxury. No more coasting on brand names alone. No more reissuing the same bag in a different color and calling it innovation. No more assuming the customer is blindly loyal. That era is fading. In its place, something smarter is rising. People want storytelling. They want craftsmanship that feels human. They want pieces that hold meaning, not just market value. That's why we're seeing more people explore niche designers, vintage one-offs, artisan-made accessories. Fashion is becoming personal again, raw again, and yes, emotional again, because when luxury loses its soul, people go looking for it elsewhere. LVMH knows this. That's why we're seeing pivots, creative director changes, big campaigns trying to win back attention, and more aggressive expansion into beauty, experiences, and lifestyle. But the question remains, will it be enough? Will it be real enough? The quiet quitting of luxury handbags is telling us something bigger. Consumers don't just want bags, they want to feel something. And they're done pretending that just because something is expensive, it means something. We're not buying the fantasy, we're rewriting it. So if you're ready to explore this new era with me, where fashion has depth, meaning, and intention, you're in the right place. I'll see you in the next video. Follow at GTWJ Mag on Instagram for deeper dives, daily fashion psychology, and exclusive takes you won't find anywhere else, where fashion thinks deeper.